Alright, so welcome back to another bit.ly clone. Today is Flask tutorial number 10. Excuse me. So we're gonna talk about shorten the URL part 2, but this is part 3 and I will create a bit.ly clone using Flask series. Alright, so now what we can do is able to shorten the URL. So for example, I'm just gonna do a quick recap here using this YouTube video. And then you can click. Now you can see, great, now you can visit your website, new URL, right here, so copy, paste here, and now you can see you're redirected to the YouTube. Alright, but what if you want to customize your URL? So let me just use my blog this time, and now you can see this is like random code, right? It's UKJNJMI. But what if you want to customize it? Well, here is what we're going to do today for the user that is given that they are already logged in. So recall that we create a function called login. I'm not sure, did I register? Example.com. Just say dev. Alright, so now if I log in, no, dev. Alright, there we go, successfully logged in. Alright, so later what we'll do is we will actually create a admin page where user can manage, but probably most often it's from Bootstrap. Alright, so as always, we'll go through the pseudocode first. So first is we're gonna pick up where we left off, which is here. So this index route currently support generate random code. So after this get executed, so specifically before return success.html, what we'll do is check if the user is logged in. We're gonna return a new template called confirm.html. Otherwise, we're just gonna return success.html. And then after the form gets submitted, we're gonna say check valid proceed after an error, and then we're gonna check whether the new user given code is existing in our database, because we don't want to have two have conflict. If yeah exists, return error, else proceed, and then we're gonna update the row in our database, and now we're gonna return a new URL. So that's basically what we're going to do. So first is we'll check is user logged in or not. Recall that we use session object, which you can see here. So we use session object to track here. So what we can do here is, whoops, let me make it bigger. Minimize it. Okay. So we will check is user logged in. Oh my god, I hate this so much. So if session.get. Seriously? Gonna say user ID. Anyone know how to solve this? Please tell me, because I hate this so much. And then what we'll say is we'll say return render template confirm.html. And then we'll pass some parameter later. Oh my god, why is it so bloody? Oh my god. I don't know why this happened. I actually don't want to know. And then by default, just return the success.html. You'll notice that we don't use else because that should return a statement, so no need to worry about other stuff. So now let's go ahead and create the actual HTML template. So it don't need success, don't need helper. What's my file? Okay, switching to work. Alright, let's go ahead and create a new template, and then we're gonna call this confirm.html. So this, I'm gonna go ahead and copy from index.html because most of the stuff going to be the same, just a little change. So confirm, we can say /update. So the new action going to be update, where we can update a row. And then, so the user will have opportunity to change the URL for one time only. So we will actually keep working on change it multiple times when we implement the admin dashboard page. And then div class equals URL. So now what we can say is we will say original URL to just let user know which URL he pasted in, original URL. I'm not going to change our ID even though it doesn't match anymore. Delete this. And then we're going to say we don't need this. Don't need this. And then we just say value is original URL here. Remove this. Cool. Alright, so this is the original URL. And let's go ahead. So let's go ahead and copy this div. And then we're going to say new URL. New URL here. And then we're going to say, actually I'm just going to go to get Bootstrap and paste it. It's much faster. I'm not really a good front-end developer because I use Bootstrap way too much. I start depending on Bootstrap now. I code my own CSS, which is bad, but what do we want? Excuse me. Pretty sure it does have an ad somewhere. Oh yeah, this one. So I want this, and we'll go and paste it here, and with that I'm closing tag of div, and now we're gonna say this is new URL generated, and we are going to say we're gonna create so this is going to be input type equals hidden, but the value going to be code. So this used to store the code that user cannot change. So like this is like the auto code, and then we would say is base URL. So it's not at, but it's base URL. These are some parameter we're gonna pass in. I don't think quotation mark is necessarily important. And then in here, we're gonna say code. So initial value equals code. Alright, so as we're designing the confirm.html, you will notice that we need to pass a few information. So some information we need to pass is like code, which is equal to auto code. So we're gonna need the I think that's actually is about it. Original URL. Yes, so original URL. Or original URL was request.form.get URL. I believe that's should how it's worked. And now let's go ahead and whoops. What did I just do? I just add parameter to this page. Well, I don't know why. Gonna put it here. All right. So now if we refresh the page, all right. Debug mode is on. I'll probably need to relog in, but just to make sure. Oops, looks like I didn't change the title to register dev. Successfully logged in. All right, so now if we go here, and if I put the URL again, yeah, so exactly, you can see after I logged in, it returned this template, but our original URL doesn't get displayed. No, I keep forgetting about it. So just gonna refresh. And put the URL that you want to shorten here. That's weird. Original. Yeah, debug mode is on. I don't know why. Is it because I have quotation marks around it? No. Because I don't have quotation marks around it. Oh, original URL. Okay, let's start debug mode. Oh, unless we don't really have information. Request.form.get URL. We do, it says here. So why this doesn't happen? Well, this doesn't work. Why this doesn't work? Oh, I spelled original wrong. Okay. Did I spell origin? Yeah, or right. I spelled original wrong. See, spelling's important in programming. Alright, let's try that again. What? Wait, what? What just happened? Why is it not working? Original. The original URL. Try that again. Probably because it doesn't load it yet. What? Why this doesn't work? This doesn't work. I'm gonna go inspect this. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look. Don't think it does work. Okay, does work now. Wait, what? Why does this work now? I don't even know why, but okay, now I'm gonna set this read only because I cannot change it. I don't really need this origin URL, but let's see. All right, so now it does work. Now what we need to do is now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and implement the update route. So once the user click on the submit button, that's actually all we need for confirm, but just leave it here. All right, update route, search update, define update function. All right, the method it can only take seen is posts, and then if you access this route, if you access route by get, so you just manually go to this route, it won't work. And now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and then use the original code, the auto code. So now let's go ahead and follow our pseudocode, set up new route, and now let's go ahead and check if the form is valid. Don't really have many things say on here. New. That's really the function we need. So probably do need this. Let's see. Don't need this. Yep. Excuse me. Name is new. Yep. All right. So if not, request a form.get new. That means we don't have the new code we should assign to. Then we'll return says please fill out all required fields. All right. Now what we'll do is we will actually double check, see if this string is alphanumeric. So by the definition, that we cannot include some special characters, like we cannot include slash sign, because if you include that, like somewhere in here, then the Flask can interpret, oh, you want to access a new route, but we don't have that route implemented. So what we can only do is to just limit them to only alphanumeric, which is like A to Z, case insensitive, and 0 to 9. So now what we'll do is we'll use isAlnum function. So we'll say if not request.form.getNew. By the way, you can use request.form and using bracket notation with just like accessing dictionary. Dot isAlnum, and then what I will do is I will return you must provide alphanumeric value. Alright, so now we'll check if the code already exists in the database. So we will say codes equals c.execute select star from URLs, where autocode is not, is not new and code is new. I'm gonna explain what does that mean in just a sec. Now I can say request.form.get new. I'll just soft wrap this. I click on my Option D on my MacBook to soft wrap the VS Code. So this line of code is a little bit complicated, but let me explain this also. So this will return true if it is alphanumeric. Then if it's not true, which means if false, that means this condition will not execute it. Then it's gonna go straight down to here, which means good. But if it is alphanumeric, that means if not false, which means if true, they're gonna execute this. So it's gonna tell you, please, you must provide only alphanumeric value. And now, this line is also a little bit complicated. So what we want to check is a user. We don't want to check. So if the user doesn't want to change the code, which means the autocode must not equal to new. So recall that the code generated same as autocode. So if autocode is not equal to new, and code equals new. So we want to not check if the autocode equals new, but is there any user provided code does equal to new? Wait. What is that? That's probably, yeah, that's how it works, yeah. So it must match all these two constraints. And now we will say if length of code, let's just call this code. Let's call this code. If length of code is not 0, now what we'll say is return code already exists. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll update the row. So now what we can say is c.execute. Let's execute update function. So update URLs set code equals new, where autocode equals the hidden field equals let's just call this code. And then let's go and provide all the values. So new is request.form.get new, and code is request.form.get new. Just no, it's just code, I believe. Yeah, so this is just code. Now it should work. So don't forget to commit. So we do make some modification to the database. .commit and update the row. Now what we will do is we will return the success.html finally. So I'm just gonna copy this return render template. And let's go all the way down to here. Let's say success base URL autocode equals request.form.get new. That's really not autocode anymore, but since that's a parameter we get. And now let's go ahead and run through this function. See if it does work. Does it refuse to connect again? Let's run this. Let's run this. Let's run this. So what we'll do is excuse me, I had to bleep that part out. Well, I don't think I have to, but so now I can go here, go to my YouTube. I don't even know what video it is. I mean, not my video, and I can change. Let's make modification and just say random YouTube bit. Please fill all required field. If not, okay. If not, it's not if request. That's a stupid mistake. You know what? This time what we're gonna try is we're just gonna get this bootstrap URL here and put it here. Click on submit. And now what we'll do is we'll say 45 v45. Let's just say bootstrap form. Submit. Does it work? No such a column new. Whoops. Should be a placeholder here. Oh yeah, by the way, now if we try to do this, put the video link here, and then I would say, well, why did I use YouTube again? Random YouTube vid. SQLite cursor. Oh, did I forget fetch all? Yep, I do. Ah, stupid me. So many mistakes. Okay, shoot works now, I believe, under any circumstances. Okay, I'm gonna comment C. I don't even know why it's saying register. Probably forgot to change the title. Change register. Then what you can do is we can say bootstrap form. Submit. Yep. So now you can see it's available. And now if I go ahead and go to here, should redirect to that form 44. Let's get a 44 error. Okay. So it's not that many mistakes. Apparently it is. Okay, it's fine. Just open db.sqlite3. Okay, not this one. Or else. Okay. It didn't get updated. Didn't know it committed. I did commit it. I don't know what happened. Update or code. Unless this update query didn't get executed, which means code is not requested from the get code. Which means that original URL is fine. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah. Forgot to provide code here. Sorry for the loss of debug, but you know, frankly, that's just how programming is. Let's try again. We'll deploy this website. When we finish, well, I will talk lots of ways. So if you Google like how to deploy Flask app, they usually talk about Heroku, Python Anywhere. That's a custom server that's need money. That's about it. But what I will tell you is some other ways that may not seems really. What? Okay. Well, we're just gonna go here. I'm gonna copy the link from here. Sorry if it's laggy because apparently when I have that VS Code that large, it doesn't work really well. It's my computer. Nope. Nope, didn't copy the rest stuff. And hope. Okay. So now we'll say, let's just say this. Since we didn't get, let's just say bootstrap form. All right. So now, great. Now you can visit this website. Let's try to visit. And now, indeed, now we'll redirect to the form page. All right. So let's just do a quick recap. What we did. So we create a new template called confirm.html where user can edit the URL page. And then we also create a page where user can update the route. So like update if they are logged in, but if they didn't log in, well, then I guess they just need to log in, register account. So what we will do in next video is we will talk about how to store this information to our local storage once the template is get succeeded. Once yeah, so how to store the thing into our local storage. All right, so that's about it. So thanks for watching, and then I will see you next time.